Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. So you ask, what am I cooking today? Today I'm going to grill some sirloin steaks, and I'm going to grill them to well done because that's what my family likes. So if you don't want your steaks well done, you won't have to grill them as long. And I will also on my page put up a diagram saying how long to grill them for a certain type of doneness. Now what I'm doing today is I'm grilling them in my kitchen in a cast iron skillet. So it's really easy to do, and you can get just as flavorful results as if you did it on a grill outside. So let's get cooking. As you can see, I've got my 4 steaks, and I've sprinkled them with a little bit of salt, and that is all. Once I get through grilling them in the pan, then I'm going to put my seasoned butter on top. So you'll need to get you some butter and put your favorite seasonings in it and get that ready, because when the steaks are done, we're going to put this on top of it and let it melt on top of the steaks. And in mine, I've got some garlic, some pepper, and just a little bit of salt. So you can use whatever seasonings you want, but you want to go ahead and get whatever steak you're going to use. I suggest that it has to be at least 1 inch thick, and then get out your pan that you're going to cook it in on your stove. Okay, I have my big cast iron skillet, and I've got the fire on high because I'm heating it up. And I put just a very, very thin layer of canola oil on the bottom of my skillet. And what I'm waiting on is for my skillet to be really, really hot, almost smoking, before I put my steaks in it, because the reason for that is you want the steaks to sizzle as soon as you put it in there, and you're not going to touch them for 2 minutes before you flip them over. And so that's going to give them a good sealing on one side. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put my steaks in. You can tell it's making that nice sound. And you don't want to touch them. You just want to let them cook for 2 minutes so they get a good, nice brown side on them. I'm going to go ahead and turn my fire down to a medium-high. All right. Letting them do their thing for 2 minutes. All right, it's been 2 minutes. You can see, I'm starting to get that nice brown texture. Now we're going to let it cook for another 2 minutes on this side. Alright, my steak had cooked for 2 minutes. I flipped it over, and now it's cooked 2 more minutes on the other side, so let's flip it over. Alright, we're going to let that go for 2 more minutes. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to keep flipping it every 2 minutes, and so it doesn't burn. And then when it's well done, then we'll put the butter on top, the seasoned butter on top. Now I wanted to tell you why I didn't use a bunch of seasonings on my steak. I only put salt on it. It's because when you put the garlic powder and some of these seasonings have brown sugar in them, and pepper especially, when you put it on your steak and then put it in your skillet, versus to using a grill outside, those seasonings will burn faster. And so that's why I put all my seasonings in my butter. So I just want to let you know that. So I'll be back when the steak is done, and I'll tell you how long I grilled it for in my pan. Okay, my steaks are done, and I'm putting my butter on them. I'm going to let them rest for 5 minutes. are a little different in thickness. One of them I cooked for 12 minutes. Two of them I cooked for 13 minutes, and for well done. And the thickest one I cooked for 14 minutes. Now, if you have a thermometer, a meat thermometer that you can stick in there, you'll want it to get to 160. Now, steaks will continue to cook once you take them out of the pan, and you need to let them rest so the juices can distribute and they can become more tender. So, and then, it's about 5 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and, since ours have done that, we're going to go ahead and cut into one and see what it looks like. All right, let's go ahead and cut into it. Nice and well done. All right, let's take a bite of it. Juicy, and it is tender, and it is juicy. Perfect, so perfect. All right, everybody. Go ahead and get your steaks and start grilling. I'm going to put up a separate post that says if you're going to pan grill like I did, then it'll tell you approximately how many minutes to cook your steaks for a certain type of doneness. So be looking for that. Okay, until my next video, happy eating.